Okay, there's a big iron door, or there's a big door right in front of you. It's a rusted iron door.
Go ahead, Rashidi.
And while they spend their turn opening the door, I am going to cast Magic Weapon on me.
It's Flair's turn right now. She just finished cleaving to...
Oh.
I'll let Rashidi open the door. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
You just want me to start with Rashidi?
Oh, I will do my spell and then Rashidi can start. Perfect. Go right ahead.
I wonder if it counted down durations for that. Oh, well. Kicking in the door, heading through. And it was my turn.
Sorry.
Kicking in the door, taking names.
Okay.
What do you call them if they all look the same?
Mongrel.
All you mongrels look alike.
Okay, this large chamber must have once been a cistern for the sewer system. Walls of identical stone blocks hold up a lofty ceiling reinforced with elegant stone arches, while the center of the room contains a more recent-looking structure made of brick walls that reach from floor to ceiling.
Ooh. Wow, the music queued up with that perfectly. I don't know what I'm looking at for the structure to know which way to go.
It's not a square room. And let's see.
Does the building in front of me have a door visible?
Think of like you're entering a storm drain.
Right. Can't say I completely understand, but that's fine. I know which way to go now. 30. Okay.
And from where you stand, you want me to lock tokens?
No, I've been counting squares. I'm right at my 30, so I have to determine whether to do something or double move. I am going to do something.
You can see that it's a hallway and it looks like it branches off into another hallway.
Yeah, this entryway right here goes into there. It looks a little suspicious, so I'm going to search it for traps.
Oh, okay. You're not finding any traps.
I'm just following Rashidi.
And then I will have it, or the image anyway, go down to the curve in the room down here and see if anything reacts to it.
Which curve down here?
Yeah, as far as I can see anyway. I can't see that far down the corner, so I'll just direct it to head that direction.
Okay. Yeah, it's not picking up anything. Or nothing's reacting to it.
Well, it's just a ball of light.
I'll move to here and heal the 2 wounded guys. A channel. There you go.
Okay, Rashidi, you're starting to wonder if you're not in a maze. And
Like a rat in a maze.
Looks like a crummy maze.
well, it's water storage area. And let's see. Okay. And you happen to see movement. And this is what you see.
Beautimus.
The creature's bloated frame shudders with each heaving step, yet despite its shape, the thing moves with surprisingly quickness.
Awesome. I have 10 feet of movement left. I'll use it for my second diagonal. And that was not... That's good enough.
Big guy 3.
And I'm gonna luck tokens now.
Since I'm following Rashidi, I'm just gonna wander in here after him. But I assume I don't necessarily know that big thing is over there just yet.
Right.
It depends. Like, I'm using my sword as a torch for light, and when you see it starts, the light start waving around frantically, that means I'm swinging it. So I'm swinging my sword.
Yeah, when you move up, you're aware that something's happening at the end of your...
So I can't really... Actually, maybe I could have. But I only had 10 feet of movement left, so whatever.
I was gonna say, you could just wait until Rashidi makes a 5-foot step back.
Why would I do
My thing is not working very well. I'm trying to move over to, like, beside Rashidi, like, it's weird. It's not letting me run the cursor.
You going there?
Yeah, there or one behind him, either way. As long as... Can I reach the guy from there? Can I stand in this square and attack him?
He would have...
The grid doesn't really match very well.
hold on, I'll just adjust it.
I was to say, maybe we just need to adjust.
That grid looks smaller than us.
Mhm.
We'll probably have to get re-snapped.
Yeah. Smaller? Bigger?
I would go a little bigger.
That's where we were.
Well, the size wasn't the issue. It was just kind of like off-center. Well, I don't know, maybe. I don't know how you want to handle it.
It is very weird.
A little bit.
Because the way I'm thinking it,
Yeah, the bigger this maze is, the more it's not going to matter.
Yeah.
I was gonna say between those two should be like 1 5-foot square, at least to me. But evidently whoever did it didn't design that very well. It happens. I tried to use the default Dragon's Demand ones, and I'm like, well, I give up on this. I'm gonna go create my own in Photoshop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said that if I do attack him, he'd have what, like partial cover or something?
Partial.
I'm still gonna go for it. Hey, all right.
Oh, you forgot he's flat-footed.
Now
Ooh,
he shouldn't. Isn't he cold iron? Because this sword has cold iron on it.
Yeah, you did it.
And
there's a typo in it. It's damage. The type is slashing dot cold iron. Shouldn't that be a comma?
oh, I must have. Dang
Semicolon?
it.
I thought it kind of worked.
Comma does work. That's actually not our text right there. That's the engine's text. Try looking at your weapon and see if it has a dot instead of a comma in the damage type.
Oh yeah, it is a dot. He is right.
All right, let's try that again.
Well, no, it's...
Oh, you can't drag that. There you go.
There.
What was that?
It worked. Good eye. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, that was crazy good-eyed. That's why I guess Nick's the programmer.
I didn't see it. That was Winter.
No, that was yeah. But to say.
And...
That's it for me. Got to catch up to you 30-foot movers.
Well, in theory, I'd rather the cleric be falling behind.
Yeah, until one of these things comes behind me.
So we have NPCs for.
Yep.
Every NPC is a round of warning as it gets mutilated.
You're not playing Rylus, remember? You care about them surviving.
Yeah, oh yeah. That was actually from a game, a Flash game I was playing yesterday. It was like zombie survival game where you have to lock yourself in a room and there's so many zombies and everything you do can remove certain zombies.
Oh, if anyone who plays me in a zombie game, just don't. I'm lawful evil. I'm shooting you in the kneecap to get away.
That's basically how it was. You had a couple people, like NPC friends with you, and you could always, they'll get eaten before you, so you could use them as buffer and sneak away. So how big is this medium-sized big guy?
Actually, he's medium.
So he's a medium guy, 3.
Hold on, let me see. Let's say he's
That's
probably
an overly large creature of that particular type.
Or maybe his creature types are always large, but he just happened to be stunted, so they called him big guy, ironically.
yeah, actually, Josh is right. It's actually small. So, what, 2.5 feet?
Yeah.
He just thinks he's the big guy. He's got a big heart, which we will soon lay waste to and lay upon the ground.
Absolutely.
You want to see a big guy?
Oh, and
I'll show you a big guy.
it's his move, and he's
Keep it in your pants.
Oh, it's not letting me use it. His token's in the token bag for players, but I can't pull it out.
and he swings twice and tries to bite Rashidi and fails. And
All right, let's do this.
I'm sorry, that room is a little bit bigger. You would see more of it.
Oh, yeah, that makes a definite difference to what I was about to do.
Is this...
Pocket.
Oh.
17 against CMD. Oh, there's a wall there.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's a wall.
All right, 17 against CMD plus 5.
And CMD, right?
CMD. It's a straight number. It should be
You beat it.
plus 5?
Yep.
All right, I'm on the other side.
Now I'm gonna move there. And be completely useless.
There.
You forgot flank. Oh, wait, no, you didn't.
Actually, she did forget flank, I think. Taking a look.
I see effect
Yeah,
plus
because
2.
that was rage. It's rage. It's rage plus bless minus power attack. That should be a 15.
It wouldn't have hit.
We tried flare.
I wasn't even aware that I was still raging.
You have your rage set to more than 1 round. It had like a duration 6 last I saw it.
Okay, Nick.
Well, she wants to stay in rage because if she goes out of rage before the battle is over, she'll be fatigued and then can't re-enter rage.
That's okay.
Rashidi sees another one of these come around the corner.
Can you move me for 1 second so I can see with the square I'm standing in?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a little wall section. All right.
Yeah.
I could have went around.
And he's coming towards you.
Well, naturally.
Oh, get to here, and is that a wall?
Yes, that is a wall.
Okay. Then I will double move to here. And that's it.
Okay, so dead end over there. From over here, can she see number 12? Or would she have to be one space to the left?
Should have to be one to the left.
Well, she'd stop where she could see him then. I think she's got knowledge as well. Not of the appropriate type. When I did the knowledge, do I know what they might be weak or resistant or strong to and all that stuff, or did I just barely know their name?
Send it over to you.
Okay. Well, because I don't want to metagame, and if my character knows what they are and what they're vulnerable to and whatnot, I would relay that information. If not, I'm just going to keep fighting.
Well, you know they're vulnerable to cold iron because you stabbed it with cold iron.
Well, the other guy stabbed it with cold iron.
True. Elements, though, you know what I mean? Like, for the caster.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Force. They're weak to force. Everything is.
Probably so, huh? Wow, the touch ace is pretty good. Never mind then. Oh, I rolled crummy. Never mind. I thought I got a 12. That's his name.
Remember, they are small, so they will have touch AC bonus.
At least 11.
Touche. Yeah, well, I thought I got a 12, but that was definitely not the dice roll.
And Albert, this little thing jumps up and, it's coming at you and it misses you completely.
Yep.
They're like rabid dogs.
Wasn't Albert on the other side of a wall anyway?
Oh, yeah, he is. Damn
There's
it.
2 of them now.
Okay.
Oh wait, which one attacked him?
Nice.
It was still cover, though.
There.
You should...
All right.
I like this move.
I really like scimitars.
They're so much fun.
I never got to play the one character I made, Ivil. He was one level fighter, the rest rogue. He was a half orc with heavy armor and a falchion.
Ooh, falchion.
Yeah, I mean, forget evasion. He didn't go rogue for that. He went rogue for sneak attack with flanking and just falchion with a strength-based half orc.
think there's any more around the corner.
We'll find out soon.
I think they're all through this area.
Okay. Big guy number 12 is... Can he do it again? No.
Why did you damage me?
I think he meant to attack you a third time.
No.
You didn't hit me. You have to hit me before you damage me.
Yeah, sorry, I misread that.
He just wants to hit
Oh,
your character so badly.
oh, there was a slight delay. I had scrolled up and I was on your critical hit a minute ago.
Oh. No, you didn't crit me.
Damn it. Albert.
Yeah, great it with the scimitar. Ha ha ha.
You
Oh,
forgot
crap.
to roll crit damage.
Yeah, let me reroll that. There we go. I thought it would do it automatically since I successfully confirmed.
If you have to manually confirm, then the auto-confirm is off, so it will automatically do it.
Makes sense.
Which winner you can actually turn that back on, because they changed Fantasy Grounds now to where immune critical is actually a damage type that'll prevent things from getting critically hit.
Yeah, cool.
Isn't it precision?
No, critical is the damage type. I think precision is also a damage type.
It is.
All right. Weird. It gave him the first 4 points and then said heavy. It didn't. Oh, does it only show like heavy whatever once it actually changes?
Right, it just shows changes to the status.
Gotcha. So it wouldn't show heavy on the second one.
Right. It just shows the changes.
Oh.
Against CMD +5, if it's the same thing, then I succeed.
You succeeded.
I keep seeing shadow dice. Are you rolling something?
Yeah.
CMD is a static number. It's like AC.
Oh. Well, yeah, you would have got it either way.
All right. Go ahead and move me to the other side then.
And flare for the cleanup.
And I'll glance down the hallway. Don't forget the flanking.
What's the bonus for that? Since
I
nobody
got
told me
it.
last time.
+2.
You got flanking. And just because I haven't got to say it for a while for Nick. Onward!
Someone said that in another game. I don't remember who it was. Oh, it was the GM of the Monday game says it.
Yeah. Because we played in the game and we did that to our other GM.
Oh, okay. I'll feel really bad if like it's spreading all around the Fantasy Grounds community, and the only reason it exists is because I showed you that video.
And I spread it like a wildfire.
Okay, I don't see how Flair hit. Well, I don't see how he got his damage.
He rolled an 18 to hit, and he
But
rolled
it's not
15.
cold iron or good.
15 damage minus 5 is 10.
So
Yeah.
that's partially resisted.
Yeah. It DR'd 5.
Oh, never mind.
Come on, great sword. It just
Got
goes
it.
through everything.
Got it.
He's using barbarian
Yay.
damage reduction.
Got it.
Pretty much.
Damage piercing.
Yes, barbarian damage
Pierce
piercer.
damage reduction with power attack and high strength.
It's called barbarian damage type. You can add it to any weapon.
Barbarian damage type. Barbarian disabled device. Barbarian disabled device was my favorite.
Barbarian lockpick. Barbarian diplomacy.
Oh yeah.
I actually played in a game where my barbarian was the face of the party. I have no clue why they did it.
Must have been a
You got
bunch
into a lot of
parties.
bar fights, didn't you?
It was actually Reign of Winter, so we were stomping through Winter Witch territory and just... Oddly enough, the barbarian wanted to talk to everything. He was curious. He was very curious. So every combat started with him going, "Hi." Most of them, they just attacked us. A couple of the NPCs we actually talked to, and they're like, "Yeah, we're going to try to kill you later, but right now let's just talk and, have some food and stuff." And it was cool. We kind of sat down and chilled with some of the NPCs. And then they attacked us and we killed them. Flair, cheer, Nish.
Was it a conversation like off of Inglourious Bastards?
I vaguely remember that movie. I don't remember the conversation.
The very beginning of the movie, the Nazi comes to the farmhouse, and he's like, "May I come in and have some tea?"
No, I'm trying to think of the movie it was. It's one where it's a conversation where like you both know your enemies, you both know it's going to come down to blows soon. But for right now, let's just enjoy a moment of relaxation. Princess Bride.
I'm going to direct my dancing light down to the intersection to see if anything decides to jump it or come towards us or examine the light or whatever.
Yeah, it had a very Princess Bride feel to it. When you got to the top of the climb, and they're just, sit down, catch your breath, we'll sort of fight in a minute.
I'll go to here. And I will be ready to attack anything that gets in that square in front of me.
Okay. Yes, Alwyn. Another one of these creatures comes out from your light and sees Albert.
One damage! Woohoo! Alright, your turn. Ow!
And let's see.
He gets a full?
Oh, no. sorry.
Woohoo!
So you just get the bite. Take that, Albert.
I hope there's a fortitude save behind it or something.
Nah, it's a full attack, so it's a lot of little damages. The line of squares that I put my arrow in, is that open enough to walk through?
It's actually, yeah, you can walk down the side of it. And
All right, what do I see next to me? Woohoo!
Uh-oh. Glad I didn't move up anymore. It was a good decision to ready that action.
So if I can move through here, can I stop there?
yeah,
We'll move there.
You would take an attack of opportunity to forewarn you.
yes, you would.
You get to roll in
Fine,
acrobatics.
I'll move there.
Come on, live a little. Roll acrobatics. You should have it. You're a barbarian.
Yeah, go for it. We'll heal you up. Besides, I want to be able to attack too. Yay!
There's an
flare.
acrobat. Oh wow, that was actually a pretty good roll.
Yeah, it
That's gonna
was.
be my only good roll for the night.
Yeah, man, you got a +6. These things are small size. They don't have a big CMD. You should be like walking all over them.
I gotta say, I have a Saturday game. We're doing 5e. I really miss Cleve.
So what do you think of 5e?
I like a lot more than I dislike, and I like a lot more about it than what was in 4e.
Well, yeah, it's better than 4e, but that goes without saying. You like Wizards acknowledges it's better than 4e. That's why they made it.
Okay.
It's a lot harder. Like, for this one, I have a Friday game that lasted only 2 sessions. We died before level 1 because kobolds are now actually a threat.
There you go. Does it have combat reflexes? Oh, wait. No, you can go ahead and have the attack.
Doesn't matter. It's disabled.
Yeah, that's what I
It's
said.
disabled. It can't take an attack of opportunity.
It can. It dies.
Well,
We don't know.
It
Maybe-
can't act out a turn like that, can it?
Yeah, you can take an attack of opportunity.
Is it smart enough to care that it'll die?
We don't know. That other one might be a cleric. Might be like, my friend will heal me.
it does not attack.
Okay. There you go. I was given the opportunity for GM to have free hits. Don't say I wasn't kind. I'm glad I got my
Oh,
ass out of there.
Let's see, miss. And
And a crit.
a miss and a
Did this?
crit.
I just got critted by a disabled demon. That's awesome.
Dredge 2 can only
Oh,
take a single attack, and then it dies.
It's dead.
It can get one. But
You
only
wasted your crit.
I got a lot of shit on the combat tracker.
one.
Oh, good. That means there's more of these.
Means he preloaded a bunch of stuff.
Speaking of which, Mr. GM, is there anything up there of relevance?
Yes, actually there is.
Can Katori see the dredge from where she's at, or no?
No.
Alright, no worries then.
And he's on that side.
Is that one on the
Uh,
side of the wall? Okay.
Yeah, it's boxed in.
These poor little dredges. They're like, we're not with the Mongolmen. Stop killing us.
Die, devil scum.
It's weird. Something changed in Rashidi's build. He had knowledge planes, and he has it in the Mummy's Mask game, but he doesn't have it in this game, and it's not in the build anymore.
I would have shared the knowledge of what these things are. I have knowledge planes and know that they're dretches. They're called dretches, and cold iron or good weapons will bypass the quick regeneration they have.
And what was that? Cold Iron or what?
And good aligned.
Or good.
Oh. Yeah, I don't care enough. I'm still damaging.
One point at a time.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, there's another one next to me.
Yeah, well, that's
fun.
only because I rolled one.
Who needs that? We have a barbarian.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to kill the stuff. I'm just supposed to keep it busy.
Aww. Boo hiss. Crit not confirmed.
Try to swing at it with a little more gas.
Dude, you ate too much fish and you got gas.
Dang it! I'm helping.
And she'll prepare an action to blast somebody with an acid orb if she sees an enemy pop out.
Okay.
Oh, I can't hit the barbarian.
Yeah.
It should feel ashamed and just go back to the outside world. Well, I know you're not going to hit Rashidi. Oh.
It has begun.
Wow, you hit Rashidi
Uh-oh.
twice, but missed the barbarian all 3 times.
Twice. Wow.
Let's see. I got one claw, one bite.
Glad these things aren't ghouls. This might have hurt.
Anything hurts me.
Wee.
Good hit, Flare.
Thank you.
Hey, there we go.
Smash.
Should have been attacking that one.
And near max damage. I can't really get to the other one without like climbing over people.
Not you. Instead of attacking me, it should have been attacking you. You were the
No
big threat.
kidding.
Oh. I see.
And the wizard comes to take the kill.
Probably not, but you never know.
Here it comes. 3 points, dead. Ooh,
I
it
think
resisted.
it resists it, but she doesn't know that.
No,
Now
now
she
she does.
Touché.
Flare, stomp its little head off.
So, you all see the damage, right?
Heavy.
And the okay.
Yeah,
We don't see
don't.
Okay.
numbers.
Let me guess, it's got 1 hit point left.
Depressed? How is it depressed?
Because it missed the barbarian 3 times. I was laughing hysterically earlier.
I think we should leave this one alive.
No.
One,
No. We shouldn't.
2, 3 hits.
DM's like, yes, finally. Eat it, Flare.
And now he's not depressed anymore.
Happy.
Remember what I was talking about, Flare? About barbarians and hit points and AC?
Vaguely.
You should be starting to see some of the finer points of that.
AC is good. Okay.
Certain types of AC are good.
Dodge. And this
It's hard
Rashidi
to argue with an
runs
AC
away.
that stacks with everything.
AC is by itself isn't everything. There's multiple areas of defense you need to have. I'm gonna go down to the end and look around. See how many more dretches I can pull into the combat.
And pray they're not blessed with a bunch of 20s.
I just need one more level, and then that won't matter. Actually, 2 levels for the 20s, 1 level for them hitting me with a 21.
Oh.
Seriously, Flair. I had to give the other cheek one too.
Hit the little color wheel.
If you want to delay, I'll get out of your way.
Alright, I will step up when Albert's out of the way. So you can just put me on initiative right after him.
Got it.
Oh wait, I am right after you.
No. Oh.
Nah, he just moved it.
Oh, you just changed me. Haha.
Move.
Damn you, Albert.
I'm a bottomless pit of healing.
I was so close to killing one.
Killing who?
Flair.
Oh my gosh, Flair's not even raging. She's got like a bunch of extra hit points.
Actually, she's
Woohoo!
fatigued.
Cold iron for the win.
Yeah,
The GM has been doing
I don't
a
have
few.
a thing for that.
The GM just has to type in fatigue. You should be fatigued for, let's see, when did that wear off?
She was only really raging for 1 round. The fatigue would have been while we were moving.
Now, she kept raging throughout that fight.
Yeah.
Well, that's just because she forgot to remove the effect. The only time that she actually rolled attack roll while raging was the time that she had a flanking bonus, so she would have had that +2 anyway. She still missed.
Okay. You're out of combat now.
No, we still have duration on Bless.
No, you don't.
GM's like, I hate you and your blesses.
But we're blitzkrieging. We need to go.
No, they're,
No, we shouldn't continue because Flair is exhausted for 10 rounds. If she continuously used her rage. But that's up to her.
Yeah, I think technically I could just continuously use it.
Yeah. Yeah, if that's the case, if you use 6 rounds of rage, you would have 12 rounds of fatigue. And you've already used 2 rounds of it, but we should probably just rest. For the moment.
sound good.
Plus, I do need to touch you two up.
You can heal me from over there. You don't need to be touching me.
Oh, dear Lord.
It's a good thing you're a bottomless pit.
I just hit the bottom of my channels.
You
Boy.
lied.
Wait,
What's
wait.
sad is like your last 5 channels put together was 1 cure light.
Okay, I need
No.
everybody to roll initiative. I'm kidding.
Well, if that's the case, I will use my once-a-day spell-like ability of Cure Light Wounds. There you go.
Oh my god.
On we go.
Okay.
I technically have one more Cure Light
I'm gonna
room.
invite you.
We are kind of blitzkrieging, aren't we?
Yes. It's my preferred method of dungeon delving.
I mean, it's the only way to do it. I mean, stack all your bonuses, charge.
Yes. I am all about buff blitzing.
God, it has been too long since I played this character. I've forgotten to use Arcane Strike like every round of combat.
Wow.
All of those disabled would have been deads.
Wow. Yeah, that would have been
Yeah,
nice.
sucks, doesn't it?
That would have been nice. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm assuming since we're out of combat, you will tell me that these creatures are evil, right?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
They're
Well-
outsiders. They're demons.
Okay. Next time I see it, I got a domain spell protection from evil that I'll put on myself. Then we'll have 2 extremely tanky people.
Cool. You can put on flare.
Now I should just waste it by raging.
So,
2 sets of 1200, or did you accidentally hit it twice?
That's the number of encounters we just sped through.
Ah.
Actually, that might be a better point. Mr. Fighter Man there. What's your AC at?
You talking to me?
we don't
It's
have a fighter.
16 unbuffed.
16 on buff? I might put it on him. Might be better suited on him.
Yeah.
He's a bard.
Potentially. I mean, I'm going to become like an armored knight. Yeah, but he's more like the Eldritch Knight prestige class eventually. I'll be wearing full plate.
Cool.
Well, the only reason why I'm thinking that is keep him alive as long as possible with an 18 AC, and he's got the Cold Iron Longsword that cuts these things up.
I don't know. They've been hitting 18 very regularly.
Like against you,
Yeah, like every time they miss
which
me, it hits an
misses,
18.
I know, but I've watched the rolls.
It's like if I wasn't fighting defensively, they would have hit me every time, and I just sliced me up.
Or I can give myself 20 AC. Non-defensive.
I'm all for protecting the healer.
Okay. Sorry, my mic was muted.
Wait, you're still here?
Yeah, believe it or not. The-
Dun, 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 dun.
And yes, you did get 2400 XP for the last encounter. And this old sewer tunnel leads about 100 feet east before connecting to more recent sewers and, more importantly, to the first of several ladders leading up to the surface. When you emerge from the tunnel, you find yourselves in the southeastern section of Kennebraeus and approximately located yada yada yada. And would y'all like some story awards?
Yes!
Of course.
That'd be awesome.
Is that even...
Okay. Here is for making their way out. And let's see. And you managed to keep all 3 PCs alive.
Wait, what? What? Like enemies would actually attack them?
They never got past us. We weren't cowards in hiding behind them.
If the GM was cruel enough.
and have some more experience.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that elf could have tanked most of the stuff down here.
Who knows?
Even blind.
Easily.
He's just got the freaking hit points to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, more than Flare.
And
Hey, I'm not the only one with a cat.
we have rental cats.
Rental cats.
Yeah, they're not ours, but they came with the house.
Wait, what? Is there a point in time where you're going to be getting rid of them?
When they die, the guy we're renting the house from moved in with his girlfriend, and he left these cats here, and since it's his house, he pays for everything, but we take care of them.
Ah, I see.
And one is probably 12, 13 years old. So, before long, hopefully one of them or two of them will die. I don't mean to sound rude, but they're not our cats.
Yeah, I understand. No love lost.
Yep. And let me find out where that brought you out. 816.
It's on page 26.
I still had 2 spells left and 5 touch of goods. Let's go for another round.
I'm game.
Yeah, I've only used like one of my spells per day. We still have more healing too.
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah, we were a little bit more offensive than a normal group.
Well, the other group don't have strength.
I tried to balance the stats on this character to make him decent in fighting as well as, it's hard with a bard. You got way too many different stats you have to worry about.
Tell me about it. Try mixing bard and monk.
Oh, I'm supposed to talk like this guy has gravel in his mouth.
Yipe.
This character, strength was his dump stat. It was the only stat available to dump.
My dump stats intelligence.
Yeah, but what's your character?
I don't actually have a dump stat.
What? I couldn't hear you.
He just burnt you, and he burnt you and you just incorrect.
Oh.
You said, intelligence is my dump stat. I said, yeah, but what's your character's dump stat? And you're like, oh, what?
Oh, got ya.
okay.
Yeah, the only reason I can dump strength is because of the dervish stance. Otherwise, I'd be totally screwed on ability scores. I actually had to take the alternate human trait that gives you 2+2s to abilities.
In place of the skill points or the feat?
Both.
Oof.
Okay.
Ow.
The map that popped up is the city before the attack.
I don't like where this is going, but continue.
Not that you all would see a aerial view, but to give you how wide the damage and destruction is.
Wow.
Huh. I knew I didn't like where this was going.
I like this area where we're at. This ward is untouched. We're just going to seal it off, and this will be the new city. The rest of it's screwed.
I want to go find my commanding officer.
Okay, needless to say, the city is vastly different than the one at the beginning of the adventure. The tremors and demonic attacks have devastated the city, leaving a smoking, apocalyptic ruin. Deep chasms riddle the city, and while the paths of enormous demons have left trails of rubble extending out of the city's heart. Um, the Tower of the Kite and the Cathedral of St. Clydewell have been completely destroyed. You see plumes of dark smoke rising up the city. There's buzzards starting to circle around.
Well, if the attack is over and we're in no immediate danger, I am going to try to rescue survivors. I will be busy
With
digging
how long
rubble.
we've been gone, I doubt there's going to be any survivors under the rubble. We've been down here a couple of nights.
Thought it was one night. I did miss a session,
rested
though.
twice.
Yeah, you did overnight twice.
Overnight twice? Okay.
I mean, if there's anybody still alive, it would be a miracle. So I'm sure that any rescue efforts would have already been taken into effect. It's sad to say, but if there's still rubble burying people, they're probably dead.
Dude, this is a city of knights and sacred orders. There's plenty of people that have already done all that stuff.
They
Oh,
would have. Yeah, they would have tried by now. I'm just saying, like, after 2 days, it's either they're rescued or they're dead.
I thought it was only one.
So,
And guys, can we take 5 for me to get ready for this next section?
Sounds good.
Cool.
sure.
Cool.
So, like, what's the next section? Because we really don't have any reason to stay together as a party.
Well, that's what I'm kind of getting ready to give you.
Yeah, I was going to say, otherwise I'm heading back to find my commanding officer. Rashidi might just come with me just because we're of the same order.
Absolutely.
But that's about it.
Do you know about the dervishes? Because I should probably explain that to you, because it's kind of similar to your order, but you'd know about them.
No.
She ran after her.
I'm going AFK, guys.
That's fine. Me and Nick will have a conversation.
All right, the dervishes, the way that they're described in the Qadira book, because they're based out of Qadira, which is where the primary Saren Ray religion is. Saren Ray is the official national religion of Qadira. The dervishes are the elite fighting force of Saren Ray. They are not part of the Church of Saren Ray, but they're part of the worship body of Saren Ray, and they're kind of like neutral good paladins for Saren Ray. In Qadira, they're above the law, but separate from the law. They have their own
They have a
authority.
moral code.
No, they have their own authority in Qadira. I mean, they're literally above the law as a separate enforcing body. They're like Marines in their training. They're very martial in their training, very devout towards the principles of Saren Ray, but not necessarily trained in the religion aspect of Saren Ray like the church would be.
Like my character would be.
Right, like your character has a lot more knowledge about the I'm losing my words tonight. The dogma of Saren Ray, the ceremonies and rituals.
I'm a redeemed villain.
Even better.
Yep. I decided to go that path after reading the Wrath of the Righteous. I'm not really a villain. I was tricked because I have a 7 intelligence.
I'm not sure how.
I grew up as a poor boy, and my friend Mage, an evil wizard, he tricked me into doing all sorts of evil things until my commanding officer Leona came and saved me by defeating me in combat and killing my friend, and revealed the truth to me. Spent some time in prison, and then I started worshiping Saren Ray, and that's my story.
All right, good. Basically what I'm trying to say, from what I gather from the Qadira, I don't know if your character's from Qadira or if you're from one of the outside Qadiran sects of Saren Ray.
Probably from Kandiran, because my commanding officer would be here.
Okay, so then you know, like, the dervishes are a martial order that is under Saren Ray but not under the church. We're kind of like your brother group. we're the arms, you're the brains.
Yeah, so we're like the Air Force, and you're the Marines. We're the ones that do all the intelligence gathering.
Kind of, but not quite, because both the Air Force and the Marines, they answer to the U.S. government. Our groups, we don't have a person over us. There's no person that's over both of our groups, which is a really weird separation.
Well, you kind of do. Our deity is
I vote now.
our connection.
Yeah, but the deity is not like holding meetings and giving out orders and battle
Yeah,
plans.
I get what you mean by that. It's
No, what I'm saying is, the
We're
dervishes
united
will have
under-
a separate group. I report to someone separate from you.
yeah, we have one banner, but
Probably.
well, I should say we have one banner of Samurai that we worship for, but two separate factions doing their own things.
I'm also setting you up so you understand that the dervishes, and especially Rashidi, we don't have the knowledge that you have about the religion or the dictates. So it might actually come into conflict with what I do versus what you know Sarah
Microphone
Ray would
activated.
want us to do.
Yeah, like I would probably want to capture some of them alive and try to get them to redeem themselves and get information out of them, where you would just want to exterminate them.
No, not quite that extreme. The dervishes are taught the principle of redemption from Sarenrae. It's just we're not taught like. I'm trying to think of the right words.
You don't
not
have
dogma.
the soft glove. You have the iron glove.
Right, that is one way to look at it. We don't have the word will come to me. Just give me a minute. Well, for lack of a better word, we don't have the procedure. We don't follow taboos and particular ways of doing things like the church would.
Yeah. Or now CIA wouldn't be a good term, but
All right, think of the difference between a lawyer and a marine.
there you go. One's all about law and order. And
Well,
the other
one's about officiality and organization and the proper structure of things. The other one's about just get the fucking job done.
yeah. I think maybe instead of lawyer, you would think like a judge.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, they're both the same to me, as far as the analogy. The only reason I mentioned it is because when I played Hakim, which is also a dervish, he's Rashidi's brother. I actually got into friendly. It wasn't like hostile between players, but it actually got into a conflict with a Oracle of Sarenrae because of that particular difference.
Well, there's going to be too many demons around here for us to have a disagreement with.
Oh, just a few.
Wait, there's demons in this AP?
So, yeah, I would try to find my commanding officer, Leona, if unless we are distracted by the module.
These scales that we got will probably connect us in some way. Not that we've used them much, but still.
I probably should have. I did think about it. I was like, I'm doing fine without them. I do damage at least 1 point.
There we go.
Flare should have used them. Not that Flare needed them either.
What should I have used?
I forget what mine even does.
You have the cloud walking one. You're the one that levitates you up on a pillar of cloud.
Oh, yeah, I didn't like that because I lose attack bonus every time I attack.
Wait, what? You're
Yeah.
not supposed to use it for attacking. You're not supposed to use it in combat. It's levitation. Use it to get places like climbing ropes.
Yeah.
Places that big clunky clerics couldn't easily get to that the rest of the party's going.
Yeah, I took 6.
I don't even remember what my skill does.
I believe it gives you good line on your weapon. So you can bypass the R of demons.
Yeah, you should have been using that.
Yes, I should have.
Okay.
Yep, yours basically lets you rip apart dretches.
Pretty much. And probably everything in this module.
Which one did he have?
Apparently,
Take
yeah,
The
the
one
one
that does a line weapon.
Ah. Okay, as
It's like 3 times a day or something, right?
Yeah.
yeah, I believe it is. Okay, as you emerge from the underground, all of you all are just in a state of shock at the devastation, and all the NPCs start talking, and they would really, they're very appreciative of you helping them out, getting them out from underground, and
Did Horgus's attitude change?
Horgus is not as gruff. He's kind of happy to see the daylight, but he says, you know, God, I hope my mansion's okay, and I need to get back there. And Aniva is, talking about how she's concerned about her wife, and you know, Arvashnel, the elf, he's kind of thinking that maybe we should all go to the Defender's Heart, because they would have information on the attack and, would be coordinating everything there. And the Defender's Heart,
Is a place he can get healed?
give me just a second.
I would think his first thought would be, I want to see.
Um, the Defender's Heart is an inn in town. And the majority of the surviving Crusaders would be housed there. Um, that's the Eagles Watch headquarters. Uh, he suggests that would be the best place to get information and weapons and probably help.
Good point. I might see Leona there. You should come. You will like her. Referring to Rashidi.
Although he would like you all to take him to the Blackwing Library. And, that's kind of where his people would be at.
Do you have means to cure your blindness?
My people can get me the help that I need.
Okay. We'll drop him off there real quick on the way.
Well, Horgus,
Okay, good.
Horgus, he's kind of puffing up, and he's like, I demand you all take me home before anything.
And who are you?
I am Horgus Squirm.
Blair looks at him and says, there are more of us than there is of you. You will demand nothing.
And two, I didn't hear a thank you. Now say thank you, Rashidi, Albert, Flair, for helping us get out of that nasty tunnel. We wouldn't have made it without you.
Where is your mansion at?
Do you want to try diplomacy or an intimidate?
Now, everyone.
I'll do an
Calm
intimidation.
There's my diplomacy.
He kind of goes, thank you.
That's what I thought.
And I would really appreciate it if at some point in time you guys would accompany me home.
Of course.
Please. Gotta teach this noble asshole some manners.
Well, you don't just say please if you say appreciate. It's a different tense.
And Aniva explains that she and her wife share a small home on the eastern side of town. And she asked you all to escort her there. If To see if there's been any word of her wife or anything. And
Oh, look at that. Ladies first. Let's go.
Hold on, where is this tavern? I'm turning to the elf. Where's this tavern that you're wanting to go? I'm trying to get a fake spot on the map for all these places.
okay,
So we have a logical.
I'm getting ready to throw some tokens up so we're all straight.
Don't need to make this a game of favoritism. Can use a map.
It's real easy. Ladies first. That's protocol.
Well, technically,
I see your point in efficiency.
How do you know which one is the male and female in that relationship?
apparently we know which one used to be the male.
She married a half orc.
Now you're being speciesist. Come on now. It could be the daintiest half-orc maiden you've ever met.
Okay, she married a
flat-chested half-orc?
No, this is Pathfinder. There's no flat-chested females.
Okay, the inn that she spoke of is D on the map.
Awesome. All right, and Horgus's mansion?
Give me just a second.
Put it in the middle of one of those big scars. That would make me laugh.
I would chuckle a little bit inside as well.
Used to be right here.
And the elf's library is down south. And
Oh, it looks like library first.
And down from the Defender's Heart is Aniva's house.
Alright, was that the only three or was there one more?
So it looks like library.
Horgus.
Where did the mansion? Oh, okay.
So it looks like our blind friends first. And then Hortus's and then hers.
Yeah, actually, 'cause boom.
Yay!
Horgus is the... Let's make him the H so we're not confused.
That's awesome. We can stay in the outer ring of the city for everything. We don't have to go into the worst parts.
Alright, drop off the blind man. And if that nobleman has anything to say about it, it's like, can it, or you can walk to yourself.
It's on the way. What's he gonna complain about?
Oh,
Because he didn't go first.
okay. As you're walking through the streets, needless to say, people are cleaning up, pulling dead bodies out of the ruins. Most everybody that was finding live survivors or survivors is rare at this point in time. You overhear a guy talking about how he's seen horrific flies and other giant bugs with human faces eating people in the streets.
It's alright, we're second level now. That's a first level problem.
That's another.
And, you hear that some of the immense demons who ravaged and destroyed the city are still lurking amid the ruins.
Ooh, we have something to do.
Yay! Danger.
Hunting.
I'm sorry, it broke up a little. Can you say that again? What do we get to do?
There's still some of the bigger demons in the ruins of the city. We get to go hunting.
Demon hunting.
Um, and one of the other things that you overhear is that the waters of the Selin River have become poison, and that the rest of our drinking water is going to follow.
Okay, now you're just doing Diablo.
Okay, we're going to...
Don't worry, Horgus has a little pond next to his house. We'll be fine.
So essentially we got 3 quests. We've got demon hunting, poison water, and we got the report in.
And escort mission.
Oh, the escorts are on the way.
Yes.
Yeah, but there's like big bugs in the streets, so we have to escort them past big bugs to their homes.
Hooray!
Not Bard's Thunder in
I
the stasis.
created a public note of the quest.
Okay.
I'm totally gonna get a swarm suit. Screw all this.
Okay, where'd my images go?
I mean, technically, we're faster than swarms. We can just run past it.
Are you kidding? A lot of swarms are 40 move speed. So I assume we head to the library first.
Yes. Sorry, I was masking and unmasking a map. That's good enough. Okay, after about an hour and a half, making your way through the rubble-lined streets and assisting here and there, you see the Blackwing Library lies in ruins. All that remains standing is the facade and the reinforced Great Hall.
Well, at least our elven friend won't have to see what happened.
Yeah, are y'all gonna tell him, I'm assuming?
I don't think
Yeah.
there's much left, good sir. Do you have another place where your people gather?
Well, he becomes quite despondent, and he falls to his knees in despair, and he's talking about many
No!
many of his friends dealt at the Blackwing, and
There's a chance they're still alive. Don't despair. They might be helping survivors.
yeah, and the reinforced shell is still standing.
Maybe they're in the basement.
And my grid is on, shortcuts are on. And drag you all over from the party sheet. No. I'm sorry, I didn't share a map with you. There we go.
There's, I don't. It's just, ugh.
It's a small one.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it's all one massive room. And I got the elf, I've got flare. Albert.
I tell our NPC companions, wait here. We'll see if the coast is clear.
So Albert, are you designing yourself to be a defensive frontliner?
Yeah. I'm going to focus more on healing, magic, healing, defensive magic, and tankiness. Hopefully, Flare will be the offensive tankiness.
Tankiness? Barbarian?
No, the offensive. The damaging melee.
Right.
The DPS.
I'm more looking for like marching order, like two abreast who would be in front with me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know. Give me a few levels and I'll be up there pretty good too. But right now, I'd rather, sneak in behind you.
At this level, it's pretty easy for me. I have an 18 AC. If I go defensive, it's 20.
Right.
Uh,
I mean, that's good. The only thing I'm thinking of is people with acrobatics in front to get to the other side of the enemy for flanking. But I mean, you really only just need me back there.
okay, do y'all have your marching orders?
Yeah, it looks good to me.
Yeah, I think so.
But I want to be in the front just because I only got 20-foot movement speed.
Do you wish to throw Albert onto the marching order in the party sheet?
Where are you at, Albert? Oh.
That should be good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
Yeah, Flare's 40. She can just run right past me anyways.
Yep.
All right. I really don't know what's going on there, so I'm going to draw my scimitar just to be ready.
okay, who's opening the door?
I'll let the trap master open it here.
Couldn't possibly be trapped. Just open it up.
Zap! Then the
It's
wizard
a
goes,
public library.
oh, yeah, the front door's locked and secured with a trap. I forgot to mention that.
Are you doing one door or both doors?
I'm going to do one door because I'm a scimitar in my other hand.
Okay, as the door opens, the first thing you notice is that it's occupied.
Does not surprise me. So the hostile librarian does. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a libarian. Never mind.
Damn typo.
Oh.
Pretty good.
I was a little concerned there for a second. Libarians are a peaceful race, though.
Name tag.
And
Name tag enemy.
I think I got them all. Okay, you see several librarians.
One ally and 4 neutrals. Wow.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. And right in front of you is a tiefling. And in the back, you see this gentleman. And
Is it obvious that these three men are holding these hostage?
it is very obvious. And, you know, he's barking, or you can tell that the guy in the back is the leader because he's barking orders to stack the damn books better.
And he has a name tag. So I
Yes.
guess I'll call out. Throw down your weapons. You are under arrest.
Four of the librarians have had their hands and feet bound, and the fifth, the woman is being forced to make a ring of books around the four. Let me move my tokens a little bit.
Oh, they're going to pile up the books to burn them. That's disturbing.
That's blasphemy to the wizard.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah. But
yeah,
I
we should
did give them
definitely do something about them.
I did give them their surrender opportunity. So my lawful deed is now done. So what they do after this point, we can brutally slaughter them. And I have a clean conscience.
What was the surrender opportunity by?
I said throw down your weapons. You're under arrest.
Well, needless to say, he sees you. Would you like to roll for initiatives?
Why do they never listen?
Because they're red. You know what's going to be really funny? When Rashidi gets to a high enough level, he's got increased movement speed that's faster than Flare.
Ha ha ha.
Did you lock tokens yet?
Did you only ever take one level of Bard?
Tokens are locked.
One bard? Yes.
Cool.
Yes, the story, I don't know if you would have gotten it out of him while we were resting down there, but he went to a monastery in Jalmari and trained, or he originally, from Qadira, they trained him as a dervish, but then what do they call that? Foreign exchange student type thing. He went to Jalmari and trained as a monk.
Ha ha ha. Get him, Flare. Don't forget to check flat-footed.
Speaking of... Oh, well.
Let's see. Oh crap! Hang on.
Tiefling 25 is still flat-footed, so if you
I forgot to apply the
wish
effect
to
to myself.
flank him, you easily can.
Nah, so hang on here. I did the foolish thing of check marking it before I put it on myself. There we go. Alrighty, and I will to there and end my turn. Scimitar obviously out.
Does Librarian 4 continue stacking them books?
Probably like, yay, rescue!
And Caleb turns and hits the librarian in the head with a heavy mace. And that was number...
Oh, that's gotta get stopped. I know the perfect spell for it.
And she falls to the...
No, keep her on there. She's
Yeah,
dying. She's not dead yet.
I was gonna say, I could still save her.
Bring her back on.
I don't know if the rewards mean much, but...
Doesn't matter. It's a person.
He's just so used to checkmarking the bad guys off.
But this isn't a bad
Yeah,
guy.
Albert. It's not like we're all numbers.
In Pathfinder Society, you are.
No, that's not true, because I almost got in big trouble for neg channeling an entire slave pen full of number NPCs. It was quite inconvenient. I literally had to fly my
Would've
flying
gotten
carpet
that
up
at you.
enough. The Pathfinder Society? You can actually get your character taken
But
away in Pathfinder
it's not
Society.
against the rules or anything.
Oh yeah, it is. You're not
Yeah,
allowed
it
to
is.
be
Really?
evil.
You can't be evil.
If you start doing evil things, your GM can report you to the venture captain of the area, and if you get too many reports of evil actions on your character will be turned into an NPC and removed from you.
That's a little weird.
No, it's not. I mean, you have to be like an asshole evil person in the game that you're told in the first place you can't be evil.
Yeah, you are informed of the rules ahead of time, and the GM's supposed to warn you, hey, doing this action has repercussions.
And come on, you gotta admit, like, neg channeling 20 slaves in a slave pen that you don't need to kill, that's a bit evil.
A little bit.
Oh, but the soul harvesting, I really regret that.
Can she see all the way over to where Chalub is if she takes a couple steps to the left?
Yeah.
Like right there? Yeah. Alright, cool.
Nay, for minimum damage.
Still, 4 damage, just 4 damage. It tickled a little.
Something's not right there. Oh, never mind.
As I say, it looks like you had canceling bonuses.
Yeah, I see it now.
Take that!
I fart in your general direction. Don't forget your flanking. Do you want me to add it for you?
No, I can do it.
Okay.
I just hit the modifier boss.
Good,
Yeah, suck
good.
it.
I'll let you two finish that guy off. I'm going after the guy who's trying to execute civilians now. Pass or fail?
He passed.
He's got the choice now. He can throw down his weapon, take no damage, or he could suck it up and take the damage.
He'll suck it up and take the damage.
And it really hurts. His sword is hot. Or mace, whatever you want to call it.
Well, that was a hit on Rashidi.
For now.
Well, if he can get a 28 to hit, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I need one more level to survive that.
And let's see, that one is gone.
Well then. Come on with the ones. There we
There we go. Just keep firing on that asshole. Oh, I was hoping you'd finish him.
Yeah, that totally was me. though.
No.
I'm just gonna drag my original roll to him. Because I dragged the die and I dropped it on the wrong person. Is that him? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a critical threat. Why would it not hit? Excellent. Good. Finish this guy. Last chance, scum.
Wonder if he's gonna listen to you or if Flair's about to smash his face in.
There's his answer.
Well then.
Flair, collect his head. No, not there.
No. No. Not there.
Not there.
What? Why?
Flanking position.
Right. Herp.
Or else, why did I take those
And then the
6
die
points of
fucked
damage?
me over on it.
No!
Good
Oh,
misfortune,
man.
Flare.
You have that?
No.
He wishes.
But it's a familiar saying.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Oh, you know what? No, I would stabilize the dying librarian first. So I'll save the librarian if she hasn't died.
Isn't that like a touch spell?
Gotta get over there to know.
No, I think it is. I think it's 30 feet. 25 plus 5 every 2 levels. 30 feet.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of the the
Stabilize?
talent or
Yep.
the trait.
Wow.
Look it up. I'll move to there so I could set up our other fighter with flanking. That's my turn. He can bleed. I'll get him next round.
Why, so you can kill him?
No.
All right then.
Interrogate him. The only thing that we saw as of right now was kidnapping and attempted murder.
Vandalism.
Okay. Yeah.
Yay!
Now maybe he'll
God
listen.
dang it! And I remembered the +1 damage this time.
Arcane strike.
Stupid. It did. It just disabled him again.
Are you sure you did Arcane Strike? I don't see the extra damage.
Yes, because I'm normally just a +1, and it's a swift action, so I just add it to my modifier.
Oh, okay. I was going to say you might want to add the damage type magic. It might be relevant in DR.
I guess I could.
Maybe it's good that this one's disabled. We can interrogate him now.
That's if he wants to.
You don't want me to kill him?
No, go ahead and splash him. I could stabilize him. Okay.
Nope, not happening.
The other one stabilized him. Oh, no, that's the librarian.
I'm not sure if this is still true, but I think there's a bug to where stable doesn't stop them from losing hit points, so you might want to keep an eye on that.
Okay.
Did you lose your stance somehow? Or do you have to do that every turn? I thought that stayed with you until the combat was over.
Still on me.
Yeah, but it showed you that... Oh, never mind. That's just your turn thing. It lifts it under your turn. Never mind. I thought you buffed yourself again with it. My bad.
No, I didn't. I'm not sure why it's showing that, and I'm not sure why it's showing it as targeting me. It's probably hot.
You skipped the Typhlin's turn. So does he surrender? Or does Flare get the lop off his head?
He attacks, he dies.
Yep.
Yeah, he's not feeling so well.
Yes, he does.
He runs. He's more than
Like,
likely
his
gonna
wounds
die.
are such that if he does anything, he'll fall over. If he runs, we all get attacks of opportunity because he can't take a full round action.
Damn it.
Stupid boy.
The hell's with all these 20s from these typings?
Stupid boy.
And he
Now
dies.
fall over. No, he's dying. I spend the next 2 rounds stabilizing the big guy, then the 2 Typhlings.
So we're not killing the Typhon.
Do we need to question all 3 of them? Why don't we just like question the boss and finish off the other 2 because they stink. And we're getting to the point where we're very injured.
Because if you take him to jail, there are 2 more tokens for me to drag around.
Wait,
You
you
should
get
have
an
thought about
XP
that before.
bonus for removing
I was
this
gonna say,
token
I was gonna say, you said this was a lawful good campaign. Now you get the supper. They might have information on the attacks, and I would prefer all 3 of them alive. There's no need to
Fine,
execute
I
them.
won't. Fine, I won't kill Tiefling 30.
You have no good reason to execute them. Yes, attempted murder, kidnapping, vandalism. He's going to be in jail for a long fucking time.
I'm a barbarian. I don't need a reason.
Just go kick some dirt.
Fine.
You can break some tables if it makes you feel better.
And I will ask the librarians, what is going on here?
Okay, we're out of initiative now.
And I could easily deal with these three. I can just get a city guard to go take him to the command center. Except for the guy with the name tag. He's coming with us.
Do you guys want some potions? I still have a handful of potions from the Mongrelman. Do you and Albert and Rashidi want one?
Might be for the best. Just in case something else happens.
What, you mean to keep on us? Or to use?
To use now.
No, to drink, because I've got a handful of the Cure Light potions still.
Shouldn't we save those and use our daily resources first?
Depleted.
Oh.
I just used my last few spells. All I have is Touch of Goods now. And level 0s.
I suppose, yeah.
Okay.
I'll use my dailies up. It's fine. Here you go.
Talking to the librarians while you're untying them and so forth to unlock tokens. They burst in and, took them all hostage and, they were looking for things to loot and, he made a crack about books and so forth and, he tied them up and made me start stacking books around them to burn them.
That don't seem like regular losers.
Called it.
Might actually be a demonic
Anybody
army
feeling
in here.
better? Rashidi's.
I'll call the elf in here and ask the librarians, do you recognize this man?
No. I haven't seen him before.
He hasn't seen you either.
Nah, he's not seeing you either. How unfortunate. Rashidi, you want to look to see if there might be a basement to this facility?
Indeed. I will go around and percept
Why
everything.
don't we just ask the guy that used to live here? I mean, seriously, you're going around searching like it's some sort of secret. The guy says he studied here all the time. We could just ask him. In fact, I'll do that. Are there any other floors we need to be concerned about? Was there a basement that we might need to search for any other survivors?
The elf says, there's no basement, but there was an upper floor and so forth. Everything with the exception of this main room has crumbled in the attack. And Rashidi, as you're looking around, a book sticking out of a little bit of rubble catches your eye.
Ooh, goody. I detect magic on it.
And you are detecting magic.
Ooh, goody. Another spellbook to study. I'll slip it in my pack.
Does anyone happen to have rope?
Probably not, since I had my studded leather on.
Yeah, I didn't know if we took any rope from that sewer system or not.
I would have, because I had already shed my studded leather by then.
Okay.
Flair has rope, I believe.
Okay, good. We'll wrap these two tieflings up.
Yeah, I don't know how the supplies are going to be looking like in this town, but I do plan on stocking up on stuff that I can carry now.
So yeah, once the three of those guys are tied up, I guess everyone can go home.
Nick, are you gonna look at the book or just pocket it?
I'll pocket it for right now. I want to see what the negotiations going like, and then I'll bother with the book.
They're unconscious unless we raise them or get them unconscious in some way. And none of us have any more healing capabilities. At least not that I'm going to waste on these losers.
Oh, I
Yeah.
keep him conscious. It's not a problem. I walk over, I pull up my smelling salts, and I wake him
No.
up.
Stop using the
I look at the pile of books. I see if they are all on the same subject matter.
No, it's a library.
I use my smelling salts on them. They're still going to be disabled.
Yes.
If they take any action, they'll start bleeding. But they will be conscious.
Yes, they are. A lot of them are on the same subject, and that's let's see, party. Katie knows that this library has a reputation for containing the most complete record of research on demon hunting in the country.
And they were trying to cripple our demon hunting abilities. So they are definitely, I believe, with the demons.
And
They are definitely coming with us.
the building has also long served as a hidden base of operations for the Rift Wardens.
All right. Now as to the questioning of the tieflings.
Oh, yes. I guess the first and most obvious question, who sent you?
Actually, before you woke them up, I would have stripped any of their gear that might be potentially dangerous to us. So what did they have?
I was going to say, I would assume that would have happened.
Give me just a second.
True, but nobody mentioned it, so I figured I should.
That's true.
I'm a little surprised they haven't been looted.
Okay. The
Alright, first order of business. Detect magic on them. And loot them of all their good stuff.
Yep. I agree.
Okay. Caleb has a +1 heavy mace.
Ooh.
Shiny.
And let's see, he's got banded mail and a light steel shield.
Common stuff?
Yeah. And let's see. The Tieflings had a short sword. Both of them had short swords, studded leather armor.
You just want to throw them in the party sheet because I'll take as much as I can carry. Because it won't matter if I'm in a heavy load or not.
Yeah, I'll make.
It slows you down a little bit more.
No,
No,
it doesn't
20.
slow your movement speed. It slows your run speed down.
Yeah.
You want it all?
Yeah.
It will increase your armor check or penalty. So, like climbing and jumping and stuff.
It's not that he's
Well,
good.
if we get to something where it requires climbing, like you say, I can levitate.
Woohoo! He's learning.
So yeah, I'm a pack mule. I'm the pack mule. At least 175-pound pack mule.
Somebody should definitely make use of that mace.
I was going to plan on keeping it since it's a simple weapon for me. That way I have something bludgeoning.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
I plan to sell the +1 glaive since none of us can
I
use
was
it.
thinking... Okay, I was thinking that maybe either the elf if you're not going to be using it as your main weapon, to have something, because I don't think she had enough money to buy anything. I kind of start with like no money.
Yeah,
She's got,
if
I think, a dagger, and that's it.
yeah, if she wants that, that's not a problem. I didn't think she had the ability to swing anything. Most wizards don't.
Simple weapons, sure.
She's a mix of Sork and Wizard. Sorks get simple weapon.
Yeah, I kind of figured that, but usually most wizards are 1d6 minus 2.
They also have the ability to pick up the exploit for enchanting weapons on the fly, or improving their weapons on the fly, just like a Magus, so she didn't nerf her strength or anything.
Speaking of which,
Nice.
would you be interested in maybe keeping the glaive? Since you have martial weapon proficiency?
Is that simple?
Oh,
He's
you
talking
were...
about your bard.
That's right. I keep thinking you're a fighter.
Oh, the bard. No, yeah, I'm just running the mace would probably be best. Like, I have a mace for bludgeoning, and I'm going to use a longsword primarily anyway. The glaive, is it reach?
Yes. Flare should have it.
Yeah,
Flare
well,
should use it for
And
AOs.
about to say, is it two-handed weapon?
yes.
What should I use?
I prefer to
glaive.
keep my shield.
The glaive, it's a two-handed reach weapon. You should use it. You should hold it and use it for anything that approaches you. You get an attack of opportunity on, or if you need to reach something over a party member, you can do your first attack, drop the glaive, draw your greatsword, and finish the combat with your greatsword.
Yeah. It's a very nice weapon.
I agree. I'm surprised Flare didn't have the weapon from the beginning.
I'll be honest. I thought Albert was Shaylin.
Yeah. I was initially going to be Shaylin, but since I couldn't be an Azamar, I changed it around. But I gave Flare the glaive. And
Cool.
someone grabbed the mace already?
I haven't made it +1 yet. And there you go.
That is an interesting question, though. The Radiant Sword, it's got a glamour on it, but it only counts as masterwork, so I don't get magic damage reduction bypass?
No.
Unless, of course, you use your Arcane Strike,
Okay.
which has it.
Yeah.
Maybe if someone had played a paladin.
Hey, next level, I'm considering going Paladin, so...
I can still splash Paladin.
Yeah. I was going to splash 2 levels Paladin, just because I have a decent Charisma bonus.
And
I would only go 1 level. I have the wisdom. I don't have the charisma.
let me give you experience for this.
Plus, Smite Evil would be kind of wicked.
I would probably archetype it out and do something different. Find a demon hunter archetype.
910 XP away.
Yay!
How much the librarian's worth?
Alive or dead, they're
Are
worth
we
the
going to be calling
same
it here pretty
amount.
soon? Do you want to do the interrogation?
Let's do the interrogation and then we can call it. That sounds good to y'all.
That's fine. It'll give you more time to prepare. You want to take the heavy mace on your wizard?
Yeah, I guess so, if you're not going to
No.
just drop it onto Katori.
Or the reason why I say
But
I'm
yeah,
at
any
160.
weapon that's got some sort of base enchantment on it is kind of nice, because as you get the arcane exploits, they can buff up already existing ones and give you all kinds of crazy fun stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm. Looks
I wanted
like...
to know though, GM, if you think that the arcane exploit for the enchant plus my blade thirst would stack or not.
I wouldn't know without looking that one up.
Because if she gets that ability, she can actually use it on somebody else. So for instance, like if she enhanced the enchantment on Rashidi's sword, if it's a totally unenchanted weapon, she could give it a +1, and then I could sing and it would be defending.
And what two were you asking if it would stack? The arcane.
What book did you get your prestige or your archetype from?
Mine, Advanced Player's Guide. Since that was what we were limited to as far as splat books go. It's page 80 if you have the book itself. And it
I'm pretty
just
sure
says
we
it
weren't limited
increases
at all.
the enchantment value by +1. Well, we were limited in
Yeah,
races and certain, like I have the initial email. There were some books that we couldn't pull from.
Yeah, it was core rules, APG, and advanced race, I believe. No, not advanced race.
And you gave the advanced class guide as
Yeah,
well.
that's the one.
Okay, then I
Yeah,
can't play Rashidi.
class guide. You pulled from the advanced, didn't you?
I pulled from Inner Sea Magic for the archetype. I was under the impression that we were given restrictions, and then later the restrictions were removed.
The other game.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I didn't get to play Azamar, which is what I
So-
originally wanted to do.
Are those restrictions just for race, or are they for the entire build of the character?
Hold on, let me... Wrong game.
As to answer your question, I'm not sure if it applies to this particular one, but I have seen before in like the maggots and the paladin stuff where it says that additional buffs don't stack with themselves, but different ones will stack, so you can put different stuff on the weapon.
Let's see, there's where...
The real fun comes when Alwyn gets the ability to give everybody like mass blade thirst, and he can give everybody the thundering because everybody's got scimitars for enhanced crit range.
Well, maybe not.
Yeah, it was core rulebook, advanced players, and advanced class.
Just those 3 books for the entire
Oh,
build?
I'm still street legal.
And you pulled it from what?
I pulled from a bunch of books. The race is human. It came from the core. I didn't pull any races from unusual books. I didn't really think the entire build was going to be restricted.
Tell you what, we'll talk about this after the game.
All right.
Okay, you've got 2 people tied up and surrounded.
Oh, if he's woken up with the smelling salts, first question, who do you work for?
What business is it of yours? And, you know, he's immediately hostile.
Because if you have some sort of responsibility for the demons attacking this town, you're going to have a pretty swift end.
I had nothing to do with the demons. I just seized upon the opportunity.
Sense motive?
And
Hang on, look.
You can tell he's telling the truth.
I'll nod to you.
Okay. What did you plan to do to these pile of books?
Burn these bitches.
So you would take the town's only means of fighting off the demons that are attacking the town.
The demons are going to win eventually. And I just want to be on the winning side.
How is that working for you?
Not too well so far.
Not at all. And I threw a sense motive, and I'm obviously going to keep my sense motive radar up.
Okay.
Let's see.
And
Waiting for someone else to jump aboard this train.
I'm not the face. I have got the sense motive, but I don't have the interaction.
But I was just here to see what I could get, and like I said, it doesn't matter what you do to me, the demons are going to win either way.
And how do you know this? Have you talked to some demons?
Have you freaking seen them?
Yes, we killed a couple of them today.
Yeah, killed plenty of them today.
You killed a
that doesn't
demon.
Actually, several demons. But still didn't
I
answer
draw
my
that
question.
golden
Have you
sword
spoke
out
to a
and
demon?
threaten them with it.
No, I haven't spoken to a demon, and you're threatening with the sword?
Yeah, I would basically explain to them how we slaughtered some of the demons that had made their way into the underground with this very sword, which happens to be made of a material that they are quite susceptible to. Would you like to feel it for yourself?
Oh, everybody knows what a cold iron sword is.
But it's made
This
of
one's all
gold.
shiny and gold. How is he supposed to know? Yeah, about to say, this dude's like looking at a gold sword. You described it as like shiny and opulent and blah blah blah
Well,
blah blah.
he's kind of enthralled, but, he knows that the only kind of weapons that really do damage are cold iron. He's been in town long enough, and, he really doesn't believe that
He's
you were
not
killing
feeling threatened at all, is he?
50-foot demons.
Well, there's more than 50-foot demons.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the ones that hit town were very big.
We'll get to those.
Yeah, eventually.
So anyway, the librarians recognize the elf, and they all start gathering around him and begging him to stay and protect them.
I'm guessing
He
not
hasn't
blind out.
done shit to help us out. How is he going to protect anybody?
Uh, are you saying that question out loud?
No, I wouldn't be that tactless about it. I'd be like, been blinded. We've been guiding him along through the sewers this entire time. If he had some sort of combat capability, I'm sure he would have shown it by now.
And he's telling the librarians to calm down. Everything will get taken care of. And he turns around to the sounds of your voices, and ask you what you're all going to do with the prisoners.
Probably
Would
eventually
you
take
turn them
to
into the authorities? It's going to be difficult carrying. Well, if he's going to be staying here, could he make sure that they're turned into the proper authorities so we don't have to drag around prisoners in addition to escorting these two other individuals?
I was gonna flag down some guards.
Yes, I can do that. I can hold them till the guards arrive. I'm sure they have their hands full and are not easy to find right now.
Excellent. We'll leave them in your
Many
care.
thanks.
Okay, are you exiting the building now?
More than likely, yes.
I am curious as to what this elf is supposed to be able to do to help these librarians. I would see, why are they seeking you for succor when you've obviously been blinded by the events that have occurred?
Apparently I am the last of the Rift Wardens, which was a demon hunting organization.
The last?
Uh, from what the librarians tell me, anyone that was in the building has perished when the attack hit.
Well, where's the corpses?
They're in the rubble.
Okay.
Or incinerated. I mean, they do use a lot of fire damage.
And he thanks you for helping him reach his location, and I will be of any help to you in the future that I can be to
Not a
to
problem.
repay my debt.
Not a problem. Be sure that these 3 idiots get locked up.
I will make sure they get their just rewards.
Now, as I understand it, Albert, you are feeling a little tapped out,
Yes, I am very exhausted.
as am I. Do you think it might be more prudent before we move on to rest again? What time of day is it at this point in time, and how far are we from Horcus's mansion?
Yeah, you're still a ways. If y'all would like to rest a few hours, this would be a safe place to do it.
Might as well. Let's board up.
Okay, let's get some experience points.
910.
So we know the last of the Rift.
There is for apprehending Caleb, and there were 4 of the 5 librarians still alive.
No, all of them were alive. I thought I had stabilized them.
You did, didn't you? And delete that one.
Would Katie have noticed when Rashidi was going through the books? If so, she would have liked to ask about seeing the book herself since she uses spell books.
Well, if we're going to be here overnight, I imagine Rashi's going to open it up.
Oh yeah, as soon as we make camp, he's going to sit there and start studying it along with his spell book.
Strange that she uses spell book.
And Nick, since you're gonna do that, you find a folded piece of paper which is a scroll of dimensional lock.
Which looks like already was passed on to him
That
anyways.
was
And the spell book, the few remaining pages that are readable contain alarm, dismissal, dispel magic, magic circle against chaos, resist energy, and versatile weapon.
I think those are good upgrades.
Absolutely. Same time next week, guys.
You mean we're gonna play next week? 2 in a row?
Sounds like a plan.
Man, I am so glad this damn
Oh, no.
snow is gone.
You have no idea how much snow we've been getting dumped on.
I know we didn't get near the amount, and most of it, we get very little snow. The mountains get it heavy, but sometimes that pattern, it just dumps right on us, and we had 3 major storms in 3 weeks.
At least you don't have a thing called lake effect snow.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right. Well, hopefully everything works out all right with Rashidi. I mean, I think it'd be more fun. I don't know. It's just it's gonna be tough. If you're stuck with those 3 books, what would you do?
Make a new character. None of my characters come from those 3 books.
A full paladin.
No, I'm not playing a paladin.
Woo!
All right, Nick, if you'll hang around for a minute, we'll see the rest of you all next week.
Later.
Alrighty.
All right. Have a good evening.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
User disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
What's up, Nick?
I don't know.
Well, there's no way I'm letting Flair play the dragon character.
Don't need to.
I don't mind letting, Kyle go back to the Asimar if he wants. I'd rather keep Rashidi.
I honestly don't know what happened. I heard we were restricted in races to certain books. I didn't know anything beyond races. Honestly, it's weird because maybe I flip-flopped the games because I made Vaudevan specifically because I was restricted and couldn't play one of my characters.
Let's see. I know initially on Wrath I had restricted the books, and then I just said fuck it and opened it up.
See, that's what I thought, and this is Wrath.
I'm sorry. Carrying Crown. It's been a long day.
See, and this is where, yeah, I know. I don't remember the beginning of this because it's been so long.
But yeah, if you want to keep Rashidi, I'll just email everybody and say if you want to go back to your other character, because I think I don't care about Flair.
Well, you just don't allow custom races. It put